Yellowfin tuna has been continuously overexploited in the Indian Ocean since 2015, and a 30% reduction in catches, relative to 2020 levels, is now needed to bring about stock recovery by 2030. Sadly, in addition to the perilous state of yellowfin tuna, the region's big-eye tuna stock is also overfished, with a 15% catch reduction from the 2021 catch level now necessary. While skipjack is not yet overfished, the catch limit put in place for this stock has been entirely ignored by IOTC members for 4 years in a row. In 2018, the catch limit of 470,029 tons was exceeded by a staggering 30%. Most recently in 2021, more than 650,000 tons of skipjack were caught, exceeding the 513,572-ton catch limit by over 100,000 tons. Witnessing the IOTC adopt the same approach to skipjack tuna that has already led to the dramatic decline in both yellowfin and big-eye tuna is extremely disappointing. This is the beginning of the statement of the Blue Marine Foundation on May 2nd. This organization based in London drafts a report of the overfishing situation of tuna in the IO and give the order of magnitude of the necessary actions. No debate, the tuna stocks in the IO are overexploited, and that, for several years. Even worse, the situation is not improving. 239,000 tons of tuna fished by the EU in 2021. The responsibility is shared, as the Sustainable Tuna Association, which represents the tuna sector in Mauritius, reminds in a statement released in 2022. Tropical tunas are highly migratory species moving across the whole of the Indian Ocean, transiting in different EEZs and in the high seas. No country can thus pretend to have its own stock of tuna independently from the others. This does not prevent that the finger is pointed at some whose responsibility would be greater, notably the European Union. The EEZ of Seychelles and Mauritius cover an immense part of the Indian Ocean, and industrial tuna fishing fleets of these two countries are composed of mainly European ships. The European fleet is very heterogeneous. For example, in 2021, there were about 300 ships, the vast majority of which are vessels of less than 12 meters from Mayotte and Réunion. Most of the tropical tuna catches are made by the Purse Seiner fleet, which in 2021 consisted of 27 boats that caught 154,702 tons of the three main species, yellowfin tuna, skipjack, big eye, an official source from the EU told us. Yet, according to the different statistics that Le Journal des Archipels obtained, the numbers would be around 239,000 tons of tuna fished by the EU. The European industrial fishing ships are Purse Seiners. Seine fishing is a technique that consists of catching the fishes close to the surface in open water by encircling them with the help of a net called seine. To do so, the European ships use FADs, fish aggregating devices, that are floating systems, rafts, under which the fishes like tuna, but also other species attracted by that biomass, sharks, cetaceans, and turtles for example. This eases fishing because the ships no longer have to track the fish shoals. FADs attract the fish, and the ship only has to fish the fishes accumulated around.